Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to Cevo Season number 6. I'm Revolution 5, joined by Ruptur for Truesight TV. It's going to be FailQQ up against Union Gaming Peru. Ruptur, how's it going, man?
I'm just chilling, I'm just relaxing, and for all non-English speakers, bienvenidos. No sé qué están haciendo aquí, ya que está el stream del Tao, pero no importa. I don't care. Welcome anyway. So, well, how you doing, first of all, Revo? Because we haven't talked in a little while. So, I don't know.
I've been doing pretty good. Just trying to get everything together. I'll admit I'm a little frustrated that right now Dota 2 Lounge is dead, and all bots are dead, and I can't place my bets because I lost all my bets yesterday because Navi won. I was shocked when I woke up this morning and saw that Navi had qualified. Like, I knew they'd win a game or two, but I didn't expect them to, like, actually make it through, you know?
Yeah, that was a little bit of a surprise. To be honest, I haven't touched too much into the Asia Cup, to be completely honest, because since I have a little gripes about that tournament, so,
yeah.
I mean, doing the coverage of the tournament, so I'm like, I really don't care. Also, I haven't a lot on my plates lately. I recently just casted the Hitbox Showdown that happened with Team Tinker and Virtus Pro, also the Albudo, so I have been way too busy to actually, you know, check out of that particular tournament. I do see that the compendium is pretty cool though, so I'll give him that. But yeah, anyway, you know.
Getting into our game tonight, though, of course.
Yeah.
We've got Void and Terrorblade. Wow, Troll Warlord. I know my heroes, I promise. They're being banned out by Union Gaming. FailQQ actually banning out Jug and Queen of Pain. A little interesting to see Queen of Pain getting a first phase ban here.
Well, it depends. Either you are gonna run light on disables, which it would be a really good ban, to be honest, because Queen of Pain is one of those heroes that actually benefits a lot from a disable light lineup. Anyway, or they do fear Leo style, which I wouldn't blame them, because here's the rundown on this particular player, which I have seen since they were on Arenales, which it was pretty much when they took out Leo style stock and Greedy as well, which was another Peruvian team. This guy on the mid lane, he usually tries to first of all get a playmaker hero. That's okay. That's pretty standard. All right. But here's the deal: the way that this guy plays, he plays so in your face when he gets rolling that he demands attention from pretty much all the enemy lineup on a team fight. They're like, please try to kill me, please, hear everything here. It's like a psychological way of doing, like what Axe does with Berserker Skull. Pretty much that's what Leo style, when he's like on a really, like, you know, not ahead, but at least on a good start, that's what he does. Pretty much he demands attention from everyone on the enemy lineup, leaving Benjas and the rest just to pretty much pull, you know, to their own game, pretty much.
Yeah, definitely, and of course, Axe and Lion being just very strong picks at the moment. Vengeful Spirit as well, so we may be looking for some armor reduction to go with FailQQ, or some physical damage to back up that armor reduction. Or just something that can take advantage of a long, hard stun.
Yeah, let's see. I mean, the Axe right now, I think that the best partner for an Axe right now, it's a Dazzle. You save the Axe 5 extra seconds with a Grave. That's pretty cool. Second of all, when the Axe pulls enemy heroes, therefore he's gonna pull enemy creeps, right? Well, you're gonna make the hero attack you, right? So, in consequence, if there is any allied creep nearby, he's gonna attack the Axe for, you know, obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Therefore, the Dazzle can actually just do a healing wave on top of that, and he's just gonna demolish any poor sucker that is caught in between that. And actually, that's a pretty smart ban, by the way.
Yeah.
With the Dazzle and the Shadow Fiend particularly, because Axe does benefit a lot from minus armor strats. So that's another reason why to do it. And of course, the Weave keeps him relevant as well. But again, stop rambling around a hero that just got banned. So
yeah, they don't want. They can't pick up the Axe or the Dazzle for themselves because of Axe. he'll just cut right through it. And then they don't want them to have it because of what you just said. It's such a strong pick, but actually it'll be Tusk coming out for them. This is what I call the alley-oop combo. Tusk punches them in the air to set them up, and Axe brings in the dunk. It's a basketball term where, like, the alley-oop would be the person running to the backboard to throw it off. Oh, okay.
The what move?
The alley-oop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I see it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just that.
It's a really fun combo to play, because Axe doesn't really need the blink as badly. You can load him into your snowball, and you're in the fight. You're ready to go.
It also has a good setup with the Lion anyway, because the Lion is just like, well, finger of that call, pretty much. So that's a pretty good idea. I do like the ban on the Viper and the Razor, even though they're a little bit out of date, particularly the Razor.
Yeah.
They're still pretty strong heroes that you really don't want to mess with in middle lane, especially with Leo style, particularly on the Razor. The Viper, I think, it's a pick that underplays him, but the Razor particularly is like a really, really strong pick on him.
Yeah, he likes to play those physical damage carries like Shadow Fiend, and I think that's part of the reason they banned it out when they saw the Viper get banned. They're worried about Leo Styles' hero here.
10 seconds
Yeah. Yeah, no, but I was talking more about the mid laners on the side of... Yeah, I don't know why I said Leo style. I was referring to the mid laner for FailQQ.
Okay,
Goddamn reason. Yeah.
It's all good.
Because that would be a little bit odd. The Shadow Fiend, I feel like, is more aimed to Benjas, because he's usually the mechanical safe lane carry style. He tries to play like Black to some degree. The problem is like he's a little bit too stubborn in his ways. So he's like, well, we're getting wiped here, you know, it's like a 3-on-5 and you're still farming. And he's like, well, I'm just gonna keep farming.
Ooh, there's a Leo style hero.
Yeah, that's a Leo hero if I ever saw one. He actually beat, I want to say Isurus Gaming. I think it was on a Latin American tournament.
With Storm?
Yeah, I think it was Isurus Gaming.
That's scary.
No. Yeah, but it was a block pick, so they weren't able to actually, get it for themselves.
Yeah.
It's just like, well, they do know what the Storm Spirit is. It's the problem is like, can you stop it? Not really. Or I think it was a Venezuelan team, now that I think about it. No, they beat Isurus Gaming with a Spectre and a Templar Assassin. I got my games mixed in. It was versus a Venezuelan team. I think it was Band Brothers or Bar Brothers, sorry. That was the team. But yeah, I mean, that's a little style through and through. They're gonna actually ban that Medusa, surprisingly enough. Which I guess it doesn't have too much synergy on the Union Gaming side, so. But I'm surprised. I mean, that's usually like a really good Vengeance hero. On the side of FailQQ, actually, picking the Doom is a really smart play. And no, that's a wrong ban, son. That's a wrong ban.
Well,
you already have your style hero. Why are you gonna get both? Like two?
It could be a safe lane Storm. It could be. It probably isn't. He's more the Arteezy type that wants to play the really hard farmers. Kind of like I've been in pubs lately, where I'm like, no, I'm not gonna play mid. If I'm gonna play mid, it's gonna be Shadow Fiend or something else greedy like Shadow Fiend, like a TA. And you're not going to run TA in a side lane.
Yeah, that's exactly the point. I feel like maybe banning something like... well, the Juggernaut is already banned, but something along those lines. Anti-Mage actually would be a particular hero that I would see.
Yeah. Anti-Mage.
And just running a lot.
There we go. It's where you lost.
Even a Draw Ranger to some degree. Even though this lineup is totally horrible. Yeah, but.
Well, it actually isn't that bad. I mean, people look at Drow nowadays and say, well, they don't have any range heroes. Why would you pick Drow? Well, she's still a really good hero in the mid game. Incredibly strong, able to, like, 4-shot squishy heroes. And with Axe in the front lines just able to say, you want to jump on my Drow, you're going to have to go through me first, and Lion there to hex him up, that's going to be a big problem. There will be the Anti-Mage, though. Ben has, going for the greed.
So fucking called it, man. And the reason why I didn't call Drow, it was not because, well, the lineup, it doesn't synergize us that well, but I was thinking more about the Doom. Just Doom the Drow Ranger. She's like, well, I guess I'm going to have to back off, But yeah, just anti-mage. It would have been a better ban, I feel like, for FailQQ particularly. However, they do have a lot of control in their lineup and a lot of team fight, particularly. You know, Chain Frost, Invoker. I'm just worried a little bit about how their execution is. I mean, I haven't seen too much of FailQQ, to be completely honest.
Ooh.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna play hardball.
Yeah. Okay, I've just got to go ahead and throw this out there. Keep in mind, Huskar has magic resistance. Magic resistance. He does not have physical resistance. Tusk, Axe, and Anti-Mage. Anti-Mage just literally doesn't want to do magic damage. Sure, he's got Mana Void, which is technically magic damage, and it's an abomination, and it shouldn't be used, in my opinion. But Axe with the dunk on Husk, Tusk with the punch on Husk, like, it is just... This doesn't look like a good pick. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I do understand, though, that it can be very strong against the Anti-Mage in the extreme early game, and if you can shut him down, it might work.
Well, we'll see. Vamos a ver, as they would say. So, in the meantime, we're gonna try to wait for that crazy Union Gaming pauses here.
Yeah, they're clearly doing it to D-Ward right now. I mean, just look at him.
Of course.
However,
I do have to get a couple shots fired, though.
Of course. Yeah, it's been a little fishy lately. Yeah, they've cleaned it up the past couple days for sure, but...
yeah, well... yeah. First of all, I mean, you saw the Leviathan game.
I didn't see the Leviathan game, or the EHUG game, but I've heard about it multiple times.
No,
I've watched
the EHUG game is another instance. The Leviathan game was that one that... yeah, we're getting our asses beating to each other. Let's just rage quit.
The Rage Quit game, yes. The no-call GG, and I'm like, really, guys? Really?
The worst part was leaving Cinderace on the game. I think that was a little bit too much. Yeah, that's one, and that one with EHUG is just self-explanatory, so... I mean... I'm just saying, man. I'm not a huge fan of this. That's why mostly when Union Gaming plays, I rather just give up the Spanish stream to Tao.
Yeah.
Because
you don't want to sit here and badmouth them the whole time.
Yeah, well, like what I'm doing right now, but I'm on any stream, so I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's really annoying because most of my fans are Peruvians and they like the team and everything, you know.
And they play well when they actually just play and don't...
I feel, honestly...
Do the pauses. Okay, wait. Hold on, we got action. They're looking to go into the pit, or they're checking. But they're not actually going on it. And Kraken's seen him. He's just going to sit back and relax right now. Let's go ahead and introduce the teams. I'll take FailQQ here. We've got Kraken on the Doom. Paulinho, I'm assuming, as they're standing on the Invoker.
Yeah.
Lilals. Oh god, these names. Okay, on the...
It's like lilies, you know?
Yeah.
Much
I got you.
Yeah.
The reason, on Huskar and Shocks will be on your Lich with... I'm missing one. No, I'm not. Never mind.
Yeah. Anyway, en el lado de lo que es Union Gaming vamos a tener Melody con el Axe, vamos a tener a Stock con el Tuskar en medio, vamos a tener Leo Style, el único, el Leonazo, el cabronazo de Leo. Vamos a tener también soporteando Cinderace con el Lion y en la línea de safe vamos a tener a Benjas, el Benji, mágico, loco, ciego, sordo, mudo, tarde y testarudo, como diría Shakira. Anyway, I had to do that just so
of course.
Can't stop bitching about, you know, me casting in Spanish. I was like, oh, dude, I told you it's gonna be an English cast, so stop bitching at me, damn it.
There's a Spanish cast elsewhere, but we'll give you a little bit of your homeland language, your mother tongue, to deal with. Anyways,
mother, sister. I had to go there, didn't I?
Yeah.
Anyway.
So we're gonna see Ben has on probably one of his best heroes, we could say.
Yeah, that's a fair assumption. Ooh,
yeah, and
cracked.
Yeah, Kraken in a little bit of trouble. He's already got the blink skilled up here, so no mana burn just yet. Z-Talk will actually be coming up to this top lane, though, and already setting up the Wombo combo against Paulinho. I'm really surprised, though, that they're putting Huskar on the mid lane.
Well, it does make sense because you're able to really harass heavily. However, he's not doing it, which puzzles me a little bit. But I guess he's waiting for level 3 to actually start harassing with the burning spears. But I mean, he does deal a lot of punishment with just the damage over time. So I guess that's the reason why. I mean, he's pretty tough to lane against. Period. It's just I feel like he could be more aggressive, to be honest. But you don't want to underestimate a guy as Leo's style. So maybe he's just waiting for, you know, playing it safe a bit. Which he shouldn't, but he's gonna do it anyway.
And yeah, the Huskar just sitting on very low health right now. He does have 10 stacks of Berserker's Blood, so he'll get that bonus attack speed, but this is another thing. Against Axe, do you really want bonus attack speed? Like, yeah, we attack faster, and he spins more, and he kills you faster.
Yeah. Ooh, actually, Leo really low mana, so Lyles could actually... No, he's not gonna do it. But... check Melody. This is how you should be always try to play Axe on the early game, cutting creeps and just scaring the living bejesus out of the enemy lane. And then look at Paulinho. He's just like, well, I guess I'm sitting here and I have boots, but look at that. The tower is already almost dead, if not already. A 3-minute tower.
Ben has going in on Shocks on the bot lane, and he'll be able to right-click him down. Just cornered him there. He's going to salve himself back up and then go in on Kraken. No more mana left to burn, though, so he might actually live thanks to it. But Ben has sealing the deal there and taking down the Doom.
I wonder, I'm curious about one thing. If you have 2 mana points, or 1 mana point for that matter, does the full damage of Mana Break actually apply, or just those 2 mana points?
I believe it would do full damage. That's something I haven't really thought about. And I've been playing Anti-Mage a lot recently. There was another thing with Spectre today that I was like, how does that work? I didn't even mention it on stream. I was just kind of thinking about it.
Yeah, the Leo style actually forcing even the Lich on the mid lane, which again, I'm kind of confused about why this Huskar is so...
There we go. Sorry.
Massive. Oh, Lylos, he is gonna get balled up and Stuck is gonna just hammer it on, but he might be the next in line. And yeah, Paulinho's gonna take the kill there. Actually, Kraken is gonna be the one, but with the help of Paulinho. And now Melody just gonna be like, what? What up? You're gonna fight me?
You wanna fight me, bro? Really? Come at me, bro.
I'm gonna fight you with my mom, you cabrón. Like,
literally, if he gets too close, he will force you to fight him. And Huskar, he does go for an early point in the heal. And no, I was one of those scumbag Huskar pickers about a year ago when he was really overpowered. Like, the point when you could go Ghost Scepter Huskar and completely be invincible. He'll actually grab the axe up top, though. Paulinho in a bit of trouble. And he's getting fought right now. A nice tornado out on 2, but there's no EMP. Cold Snap's available, but without the follow-up damage, there's not much point in it.
In the meantime, quick pull by Cinderails. Try to keep that momentum going. And again, Melody is just gonna keep harassing this lane. He's not even... Imagine this axe if he had like a healer or something that or someone that reduces armor, or a dazzle for both. This will be an impossible lane. They will be already knocking the tier 2s, or at least behind them. There's nothing they can do about it. In the meantime, Leo style actually getting stunned up, hammered on, even flamed on. 4 stacks, and it hurts like a bitch, but it's not gonna be enough, though.
Yeah. Those stacks can really start to kill you. Okay, there we go. I was like, he drops his null talisman, but he's still got the Robe of the Magi, and he's trying to bottle up. Yeah. A little bit of a misplay there, but he did drop it in the end, so whatever. Storm, though, a little zoned out of this lane. With Huskar's high attack speed and Vengeful Spirit's armor reduction, this actually does quite a lot of physical damage, and Huskar sitting on 1900 gold. What is the item pickup here? Is it Midas?
Morrigan? Maybe a raw Morrigan would be an idea, even though it would be really outlandish. Does make sense, but yeah, he could be going for a Midas as well. I mean, Even
Yeah.
if you're rushing Morrigan, you would be getting at least the gloves and the blades as well. So
Yeah.
I'm really curious about this guy.
I don't think you're gonna go Blink on Huskar. And that's the other thing. Like, I almost want to think he's rushing Scepter, but without boots, that almost seems just dumb. And Axe.
Nice come from stock. Actually pushing
Oh.
away a little bit of Doom, who actually was. Lilas. Comes the EMP. Oh god, that hurts a lot. But again,
Yeah.
good control with stuck with that siege.
Oh, those ice shards, though, blocking him off from the retreat. Leo style here with the Remnant. He'll actually pop it on the Invoker instead of on Lilas. And Lilas will in the end go down, but Invoker trying to jump Tusk, it looks like, who is just... I mean, he's got his skill points, 111. He's got 2 extras, actually, because he is level 5 this early on. And that's really all he needs at this point.
Yeah, the problem is like this Invoker is a little bit level hungry, I feel.
Mhm.
Like, I mean, he's also going for Wex, which makes his damage output pretty laughable best. So, it's gonna be a hard game for Paulinho. It's gonna be a hard game for Paulinho, unless he manages to miraculously rush a quick Orchid and, you know, get like a Ghost Walk ganking, you know, roaming potential, you know. And yeah, he actually rushed Morrigan. I don't know why he rushed it naked, but
It's fine, though.
fine.
If he's ready with the toggles, more power to him.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is like, well, dude, you could have already bought the blade and the glove, you know, and actually getting shoes maybe could be something important, especially in this game. I'm just throwing that out there. Oh, Leo.
Oh, he's gonna overextend just a little bit, and the reason gonna pop the armlet and take him down. No more mana for Storm. Can't even breathe, and he'll be going down to Huskar. So a second kill for FailQQ at least, but they're not getting a lot out of these lanes because Anti-Mage.
Exactly.
He might as well be free farming at this point.
Pretty much
Oh
doing that.
dear. He's got brown boots and half of a Battle Fury, and then some. It's 8 minutes into the game.
That's the problem with Benjas.
Invoker has 17 last hits in the meantime, and is sitting on Phase Boots, a Magic Stick, and a TP Scroll.
And they're just bunching up a lot in the jungle, so even the experience is getting, you know, shared, which is nothing you really want to have, especially with a lineup that should be so teamfight heavy. And actually, Leo's gonna do the jump.
The long jump, indeed, and Tornado comes out, does a little bit of damage, but not quite enough to bring him down just yet.
That was pretty much just a defensive tornado, just to stun him out. God damn mosquitoes. Es estos. Anyway, he is actually gonna get the eventual speed to Lilas.
Huskar, you don't want to do this.
Okay, maybe he can trust a lot of his armor toggling, but you better be suave with this, man. Nope, stock just denies it with a quick uppercut to the face.
Yeah. And actually, Kraken coming through here doesn't have a Doom, but they will take down Lion at least. EMP draining some mana, but not quite enough. Tusk is still going to live here. Axe tries to get the taunt off, doesn't quite find it. Invoker, can he find one more right click? He'll throw it out. But the stun coming back in. Tusk doesn't have a blink to get away from this, but Melody could possibly save his life. As actually, he'll turn around. Invoker
nice
getting
fake
baited hard.
That was a great fake bet from stock. He just like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna totally go and snowball in the middle of the animation. He's like, no, you know what? I'm just gonna board, and you'll have to deal with it.
Yeah. Doom now with a blink as well as Axe. Doom does have the ult up now and actually used it on something.
He killed
Storm.
He killed Leo.
That's how Storm died, yeah.
He was a little bit exposed to say the least, but
Excuse me.
she just kept it up, and just a successful ultimate for at least FailQQ, and actually a decent-ish trade. However, on top, there goes a dunk for Melody, so scratch that. That equalizes it. And that's a rather fast blink dagger from Max, may I say. Considering that he doesn't have that many kills to his name, to be completely honest. I mean, he has some, but not that many. You know,
It's
just a couple.
the Devour. It's so good. And he's actually gained quite a few levels since I last looked at him. Oh, I meant Doom. My bad.
Yeah, I was talking about the Axe that has a rather quick blink. That, considering that he doesn't have that many kills. Yeah, but at the same time, yeah, the Doom is actually throttling pretty fast. Well, not fast, but he will in the next 5 minutes, you could say.
Yeah.
And actually, he already even has the armor for the blade mail, so...
He's farming very quickly.
A little bit too slow. Oh, nice jump there. Stuck a little bit, chewing a little bit too much that he can handle.
Tusk gets a punch off on the back lines, but it's not much more that he can do. The big thing with Armlet on Huskar, though, is that he can toggle it off, pop his heel, and toggle it back on. Lion, though, with the finger... What? Okay.
Well, that's one way to do it.
I mean...
Well, Cinderills, that's, yeah.
Okay, let's talk about Huskar, Zendrils. What does Huskar get when he's on low health? Attack speed? No. What else does Huskar get? Attack speed? No. Magic resistance. Now, what kind of damage does your ult do? Pure? No.
Pure damage. Oh, actually, Meta is gonna jump on Lilo's. But Leo's gonna get actually a lot of damage.
Beautiful split there, though. Melody coming back in. The slow coming out from Tusk. They won't be able to save Leo. Kraken will get a killing spree for it. The Tusk coming in with the ice shards. Can they find shocks? It doesn't look like it. Melody trying to dive deep, but without mana, he's gonna be in a lot of trouble. And here's the thing with Huskar, though. You don't use your ult to actually do that much damage to the enemy. You do it to do damage to yourself.
Yeah, it's just a gap closer and just to get online easy.
I'm hoping he goes Scepter next. 65% damage to enemies is huge. Especially at the cost of only 35% of your health and a 4-second cooldown. You remember the old Riki with Blink Strike, how it wasn't charge based, it was actually on a cooldown, a very short cooldown? That is Huskar, basically, except he does more damage, and he's, honestly, for such a tanky hero, he's a bit more of a glass cannon.
But at the same time, I think he should go first with the Dominator first.
Or BKB,
not just
even.
Rushing the Axe, just get a Dominator just for the lifesteal.
Yeah.
And then go for the Axe, actually.
The key for Huskar is
if you're gonna go
equilibrium. And actually, there is a storm coming in on Kraken. A little off the mark, but a 2-man tornado and EMP out on Storm as well. Who,
And the EMP is really, really effective versus Leo style at this moment.
Yeah.
It pretty much hampers any offensive potential that he may actually have. However, again, this Invoker is just way too under level or under farm. I don't know. I feel like he's
Axe jumping on Lich. Nice ice shards, doesn't exactly get him there. And Lich gonna get punched.
Well, that
and was, Melody,
if I ever saw one.
Yeah.
And actually, they're gonna slow a little bit the momentum on the Huskar, but it actually gives them time to, blow up the sigil. And now quick stun from the underground, actually coming from Lilos, and well, there used to be a lion, and now, oh my gosh,
another Doom.
Level.
What is the cooldown on this thing? 100 seconds? There's no way that was 100 seconds.
Well,
he's dead. He's dead. Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah. Well,
UG are on a bit of a losing streak now. Keep in mind.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to change the overlay.
They did win a tournament, but they did lost 25% of their earnings because of that. So, take it a little bit with a pinch of salt. Still, nice blink from actually the Axe, but good tornado actually coming from Leo.
A punch comes out from Zetok. He'll snowball to save himself a little bit here, and actually go straight through the Huskar, who's under the tower, trying to armlet toggle. He won't get it off. He's going to end up falling there, but he did give away a dominating streak to Tusk there. Killing spree for Benhaz, who is now a hero we haven't even talked about. He is sitting on a Battle Fury and 2,200 gold. That's enough for a Yasha as well. It's 15 minutes into the game. He'll actually just pick up the Vlads. Wants some more sustain, and you can't blame him for that.
A little bit of an overextension for FailQQ, and I feel like the initiation wasn't. I mean, it was a good counter initiation with the tornado, but they just got spread too thin, and they just scattered too many places at the same time. So
Yeah.
all the teamfight that they could have done, it just didn't work. I mean, the Lich ended up without using his ultimate. The Tornado was like on 2 heroes. Maybe the EMP, I don't even know if he hit someone.
I think he did.
They just spread a little bit too much. They just scrambled a little bit too much, and actually, while all that happened, Vengeance was busy farming. So, yeah, that's a little bit of the problem here. Still, I mean, the Huskar is doing rather fine. He's actually gonna go for a Halberd, which I totally get behind on, especially against an anti-mage. This is gonna be great for him.
Especially since Anti-Mage isn't going straight Manta. He's going for this Vlad's, and he won't be able to just Manta off the disarm. So that's going to be a pretty big deal. Ouch.
He just got washed up, son.
Yeah, there's not much else to say about that one.
Yeah.
That is how to use a smoke 101 right there.
Yeah, even though I feel like they could have gotten a little bit more out of that.
But in the meantime, space created. You forced all 5 heroes to the bot lane to gank a Lion, of all people.
Exactly.
And you lose 2 towers for it, likely. If they can get on the mid tower in time, they will get both of them. Huskar's TPing in. So. They're not going to go for it.
Yeah, no, they're not going to go for it. They're in no position to actually go for it.
They could turn now, but there's so many reinforcements coming in that I really don't think it's worth it. Anti-Mage, I believe, has picked up his Yasha now. Yep. And just trading it out for the poor man's shield at this point.
Doom going for the axe as well. Let's see. Lich is just gonna sit chilling. There's gonna be an Orchid eventually for this Invoker, but I feel again it's just a little bit too slow.
Orchid's so good against Storm though. It's not going to be as good against Anti-Mage, but it's going to be really good against Storm. And Storm, meanwhile, has 2,400 in the bank.
Oh, look at that backstep from Cinderellas, actually, coming from behind.
And Melody hiding in the trees here. I don't know if they know they don't know he's here. He'll catch the Lich. Easy. On the other side of the fight, though, we have a swap out. Doom out on the Anti-Mage. He'll be falling for the first time this game. Killing spree going over to the Invoker. And they're going to try to trade here. It looks like that's Tusk going down. Axe with the taunt. They'll at least take down Huskar, but he will leave some burning spears off on Axe, and Doom will chop him down once more. So a 2 for 3 trade.
Cinderellas, you did it again, cabrón.
Did he really? Oh my god.
¿Por qué coño le tiras finger ahí a un Huskar con poca vida? Why on flipping fucking fuckery you're throwing a finger of death onto a low health Huskar?
Let's go over this again, Zindrals. Okay, what does Huskar get when he's on low health? Attack speed. No. That's not the important thing,
Bright
Zindrals.
colors! That's what he's probably answering now.
He looks funny.
Well, yes, but no! Wrong!
He gets magic
For
resistance.
for all the Lion players out there, man, which I know that there are some, especially with the meta that it is.
Yeah.
When you want to use the Finger of Death versus Huskar, probably use it at the beginning of the engagement when he's full health, so you can actually get a bigger bang for your buck. And then when he gets low, you just hex him.
That's the way you play against Huskar with magic damage. You focus him down with magic damage first while he's at full health, then you can finish him off with right clicks. This is something a lot of people don't realize is this hero has 9 armor right now. That's nothing. If he's down at low health because he's sacrificed it all away with burning spears, you tap him, and he did. He's gonna go Ghost Scepter now, though.
Right-click him because of his insane attack speed, especially
wait a
when
second,
he gets lifesteal.
Hold the phone, Rupture. We don't have a halberd. It's a Ghost Scepter right now for Huskar.
I don't get this.
Okay, I will say one thing.
And Ghost Scepter do what? No, that's not Ethereal Blade. What the fuck are you doing?
I have gone Ethereal Blade Huskar. Now, it was when you could still attack with the orb through Ghost form, but...
Oh, you cheap son of a bitch.
Oh, it was awesome.
I didn't even know that. Oh my god, you're a horrible person.
You used to could do it. It was great. It was my favorite game. I played it on a Smurf that's like had 2 games played on it, and I went like 50-4 or something.
You're a horrible human being, you know that.
Oh yes.
Oh my
I was so sad when they nerfed it, but I knew it had to be nerfed because it was too good. And this is before ranked.
Oh, you think?
Yeah, it was way too good. You were literally invincible. Like, oh, but you take 30% more magic damage. You weren't taking any magic damage to begin with. So the fact that they can't do physical damage to you at this point is fine. The only counter to it was Omni Knight.
Because
It's like,
Omni Knight.
you would leap someone and then you just get the light. Uh-oh. Ben has?
Benji got stunned actually.
Where's he at?
Also the Husker, but Melly's gonna pay for the China right here. And
He did a little bit of return damage, but they're gonna need to time this really well. Storm gets the
Leo's
vision
not
from the
here
cliff. Where is Benji?
Benji just split.
Huskar got it. Huskar got it. Leo's doomed. This is bad.
Stuck. Get the hell out of there, bro.
Tuska's like,
Oh,
okay, mission accomplished. Just kidding, team. We lost, boys. Let's go home.
yeah, we fucking lost, man.
He walked in right about here, and then he saw them coming out of the pit, and he was like, nope, let's leave. Ghost sceptered up and just like, hey, look, I've got a new toy. I'm not even here. I'm a ghost. I'm already dead. You already killed me.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at net worth, though, and see that Ben is definitely sitting at the top. Huskar's doing surprisingly well this game, though. However, the later we go, scarier it gets. Okay, he's got enough to buy E-Blade now.
Will he? Will he?
I want to see him do it. Just because it's stupid.
Well, not... Yes, it is.
And keep in mind,
But-
Ruptur, it will disable anti-mage the same way a halberd would.
Here's the point of contention I would say about this.
Did he just... Okay.
Leo? Easy there, cowboy. First of all, you do, as a Husker, you don't want to go full ham. You want to keep them, you want to drop them low, like on the 20% mark of hit
And then
points,
stay about right
then-
there.
and then let the spears do the rest for you.
Yep.
So in that case, actually, Theor Blade is really good because you're able to get that extra magical damage, which has a huge amplification.
And you can
Because
finish him off very
The
well.
influences of magical damage on top of the Theor Blade.
Not to
which
mention
that
Huskar's
particularly
great
makes
strength
sense.
game. He's got 2.5 strength a level.
Yeah. Also, there's that, and of course, the extra attack speed, man. I mean, it's like, what there's not to like. I'm just a little bit puzzled why he didn't want lifesteal first, you know, in order to accomplish this. I mean, I see the pieces coming together. And what the fuck are you doing? Why the hell are you going for a Curious?
Never mind, just
Okay.
sell it, sell it. Just kidding, team.
This is not a quickie mart, dude. This is not like StarCraft. You're not gonna get.
No, wait,
a little
okay,
bit of
he changed
each.
his mind, he changed his mind.
God, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? Finish your goddamn items. That's how
Get
Dota is
most-
supposed to play. This
get
is not
most
like
of an item.
quickie mart version, okay?
This is, I think Moss said it once, it's the yard sale build. It's just like, well, I get some of this, you know.
All the value, dude. This is not hard.
The Alchemist build. Little bit of this, little bit of that.
Stop trying to play Trump into freaking Dota, man. That doesn't work.
Huskar is now the mayor of Value Town. There can never be too much value.
Seriously. Oh god. All in all, even with all the goofing around with you, in
The value made them lag.
Actually, lagging value. Then they're gonna crash and then say blame it on Blizzard. Anyway, all in all, with all the goofing around we have said, man, FailQQ are actually coming back into this game really well. Kraken has already a Ganev Scepter. Polino is going for his Necros, even though I feel like he's just level 1 actually. So he's getting there. Again, I feel like this Invoker is just. I'm not gonna harp a little bit too hard on the guy, but dude, you really need to optimize a little bit more your farm. You're not being that efficient. To be fair, though, he has been scouting a lot, so you know, credit where credit is due. Damn it.
I mean, I will say that, like, if you're behind, getting these kind of value-based items on your team is fine, because you've got versatility. You've got things you can do, and you can fit in different scenarios that you're going to be forced into by the enemy team. When you're ahead like this, it doesn't make sense. And actually, nice swap on the Huskar, despite him still having Aegis. Lich Ult will come out, Blade Mail from the Axe, and the reason he's going to pop his Aegis right here. Got a few good hits off,
Oh,
and
Leo
Polino
got-
takes down Leo. Did he get doomed? He didn't
Yep.
even get doomed. Anti-Mage, meanwhile, back on the top lane, takes down the Doom. And he's going to take a Rax off it. Back into the fight, there's Zendrals. Please tell
They
me...
canceled the TP.
Okay.
Attack.
Yeah.
Oh shit, they canceled the TP, man.
Tower has fallen.
And
This is
Anti-Mage,
on a
this is a
list.
Rax. Do they have anything else? They're going to TP back with the Huskar at least. They must have thrown him this... Wait, what the...
Top barracks.
Did they interrupted him again?
TP. Oh shit, this is bad.
An Anti-Mage...
Bad.
Oh dear. Anti-Mage didn't have anyone there to bother him while he TP'd back. He's got 4k in the bank. Finally, Invoker makes it back, but there's just some rubble here to interrupt him. That's a basher
God.
on
This is how
Anti-Mage.
you throw a game where... Oh my god.
Rupture, this is 25 minutes. Manta, Vlad's, not Butterfly, Battle Fury, and Basher. This is the farm I get in 40 minutes. And let's be honest here, I'm not the greatest of anti-mages. I'll go ahead and put it out there. I'm actually not very good farm-wise, but I consider
you're
myself decent.
I mean,
Yeah.
you're not amazing, but decent.
For 3k MMR, I'm fine. You know?
Yeah.
Okay. But I get these items maybe at 40 minutes, and I skip the Vlads. Okay, and I get my Battle Fury at still the reasonable timing of 20 minutes, let's say. This guy is an absolute monster. What's his gold per minute right now? 713 at 26 minutes. Give this man the Illidan Award for spectacular
Well,
and outstanding farm.
Yeah, but here's the deal. You know that Vengeance weak suit is not his farm. It's actually, well, pretty much his team fighting capability, so... Just reminding you a little bit of that, you know, because he is one of those guys who tends to get caught off, you know, outside, you know, far from his team and just pretty much isolated. So, keeping that in mind, I mean, he does have an impressive farm, but you know, it's pretty much up to him to what he's gonna do with it. In the meantime, middle lane.
There's a Blade Mail up from Axe, but Huskar can actually Ghost Scepter up here. He'll just get stunned. Nice tornado to come through. Tries to save him, but the finger, the dunk, he down. But everyone on the side of Union Gaming gets out of mana as they were forced to stand in that EMP to finish him off.
You know, Cindril's,
I will say, ooh, this is actually a really nice strategy, okay?
What?
The fact that Huskar, they want to use Invoker to be a double-edged sword here. Either you stand in the EMP and you don't have any mana. And, of course, Anti-Mage would be very happy that his allies don't have any mana because that means no magic, but beyond the point.
Yes. Go on.
And I have a point, I'm thinking. Okay, if you
I
don't
know
stand in
what
the
you're
EMP,
thinking, man.
if you don't stand in the EMP, Huskar is just there to wail on you and have no retaliation whatsoever because you can't turn around and expect to still get out of the EMP. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you notice something really particularly interesting with that Ghost Scepter on Huskar?
What?
He was a really tough cookie to kill. Actually, Meta is gonna go with the jump and the dunk. Now, Polino, well, you run for cover, son. Nope, no time for you. That's Leo style 4, man.
He does buy out the Necro 3, though. So that's pretty big, but not quite big enough at this point.
Dire's
Yeah.
bottom tower is
Notice,
under attack.
you know, what is the downside of the Ghost Scepter in general as a tank in a...
As a Huskar, nothing.
Exactly. You're gonna take a pounding in the on the magic damage department, but if you're a Huskar, it's like, well, I can actually magic immune, so I don't give a flying flippity FOB. I mean, fuck. But you know, that's a pretty interesting idea to use. Like just a straight up, you know, brawler, straight up, you know, just frontliner.
This. I'm sorry, I'm just laughing at the Jukes. They all like inch forward and then they inch back and then they inch forward and they're like, going Huskar. No, I don't want to fight him.
Yeah, man. Still, Benji is uncontested on the top lane, so.
Yeah.
Oh, man, but I just feel bad from FailQQ. How do they just well, they could have disengaged a little bit better and just get a quick TP up there. Anyone, well, not a Vengeful Spirit, but almost anyone, just pretty much to fend off vengeance out of that tower.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't think he would have gone in. It's not his style.
Yeah,
However,
he's not gonna go in 1v5 and throw. He may be caught alone, but he's not gonna go put himself in a position where he knows he's gonna get caught. Oh, sorry about the camera there. Whoop. Huskar gets swapped. And there's the Lich ult coming through. It's gonna keep bouncing a little bit. Zetok and Melody. Oh, Zetok Ghost Sceptered and killed himself on that one. And Invoker takes down the axe.
I was like, what the hell you were doing, bro? That was a little bit counterproductive, but at the same time, it's like, what can you actually do? And actually, oh, the
they'll take him down.
Up and yep.
Another thing is,
you guys backed off. I don't know.
Here's the other thing here.
Is behind you getting killed. Well, not getting kills, but might actually get killed in the eventual spirit.
If he had
guys doing up here?
Oh dear. Oh, there's our spike. He did.
I don't get it, man. They just stand behind the tier 2 and just watch the Huskar die.
And that's a 3v5.
I don't get it.
Or 3v4 anyway.
I don't know. I'm confused, man.
They should not win these fights, but Benhaz is able to be everywhere at once on the Anti-Mage and definitely reserving his blink for when he needs it. He's got enough for a Reaver right now, and I think he's just gonna buy it. Or just not. I mean,
reason not.
Buy back, but
nope, that's first Roche. Then he's gonna think about the Reaver, and honestly, I don't blame him.
He doesn't have room though, because of the Roche.
Exactly.
But then again, he's not really dying, so does he even need to pick up the Aegis?
Well, he can go ham with it, so that could be a reason.
Just deny it.
Oh, oh, you're gonna get a KYXY award now? Oh, come on.
Hey, KYXY is still a good player. It's just that one game that he'll never live down. Ever.
And he never played Wind Ranger since. What's the upside of that? Man, seriously, you know that stat, man? Actually, like, he actually stopped playing Wind Ranger after that match, and he never played it since. And I've casted a lot of this guy, man. He hasn't picked up
Maybe I have hope for DAC, okay? Oh, but Huskar gets jumped outside the base. The Ghost Scepter and the swap to bail him out. Benhaz takes down Vengeful Spirit and at least gets that damage reduction on him. But I don't think it'll do much at this point. He still hits for well over 300.
Look at this guy. He's hitting for almost 500. Well, 400 in plus.
It was 500 before the Venjara, for sure. Throw out the Meatball and the Invoker Tornado. Lich ult coming through. Zetok is probably dead here. Yep, he will fall to the Orchid. Axe doomed up. He's gonna go down. But meanwhile on the other side, Benhaz... yeah, he... But Huskar don't need no stinking mana.
That's a good finger of that, damn it.
Okay, Huskar doesn't need mana. This is the other thing. If he can armlet toggle correctly, which he may be able to, they're gonna silence Anti-Mage now. Invoker forced to buy back. The Hex, though. Oh! Is it enough to... he will fall. Storm Spirit with the kill there, and Invoker kind of standing around with everything on cooldown. A little bit awkward for him at the moment. Sunstriker?
A decent trade for FailQQ.
No
Even though they
Sunstriker.
bought on the Huskar, they did got a buyout on Leo, so I guess it evens out.
They don't know it though. Is this whoa?
Like on rampage right now.
What is this?
He don't give no fucks. He don't give no fucks.
Okay, it's Javelin. We've got Yules for Zendrils and Zetok with a Lincoln Sphere? Maybe one day?
Lincolns?
It's just the
good
recipe.
for Doom,
It's just the recipe though right now. It's not completed.
Yeah.
Sunstrike tried to hit
good
Zendrils.
versus the Doom, though.
It's the MKB for Anti-Mage though, and I'll admit this doesn't make much sense, but I think he sees that Sange and he's afraid of it. Okay, Leo.
Leo
Just zips in,
gets there.
grabs the courier, and leaves.
Yeah. That's his style, man. He just tries to go for really fancy plays, and if he's ahead, it works. If he's like on position 6 on the net worth, it just fails miserably. Even though he's getting killed more often than he should, he still at least makes space for the enemy.
He's kind of one of those artsy mindset players, maybe not in the I have to farm, but on the if I get ahead, I can win the game easy, but if I fall behind, I will go on tilt.
It reminds me to some degree to Fada, actually.
Yeah.
It does ring that particular bell, I feel.
I feel like Fada's
It's
more
like-
consistent, or Fada, whatever you want to say, you know?
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I just follow the threads. Oh, Lilios, well,
Are you seeing?
wasn't I knowing to you?
They just walked right around the enemy team, and meanwhile, the glyph coming out from the Radiant, they will be regrouping at the base.
They're going ham.
Huskar does tons of damage at this point.
Oh,
And-
Lilio, oh god, he's...
Almost enough to finish him.
Yeah, he's not getting away.
Yeah, no buyback on him as well. Reason though, trying to jump Storm Spirit, there's no dunk available right now, but he can't toggle because he knows he'll just get dunked. He's gonna heal himself up, turn on the axe, and not really care. Yeah, the dunk comes through. Axe does manage to take him down. 93 seconds down on the Huskar. But an anti-mage coming in to clean house.
I don't get why this guy doesn't have life steal.
The Huskar?
Yes.
Because, okay, think
Why?
about it this way, Rupture. Sure, you can invest 2k gold on lifesteal, and that'll keep you alive. But with Huskar, killing your enemies is so much more important than keeping yourself alive.
Middle barracks are under attack.
Yeah, the problem is that you're not able to do either. Well,
Well,
you're not
yeah.
able to do the second because you're failing to do the first.
That's the
So-
thing, but if you can get away with enough damage that you don't have to build lifesteal, it's fine, because, hey, you don't have to
Well-
die that. Okay, that was a bit of a ridiculous zip, but I think this might just be GG. I don't see FailQQ coming back from this. They're gonna call it.
Yeah, I call it.
With no buyback,
They just did that crucial mistake of actually not be able to defend the top lane. In general, it just went to freaking hell, man. It just went to fucking hell.
Yeah.
There's no two ways about it. And I mean, there was a good movement on the side of Union Gaming, particularly on the fact that they did cancel, I think, Doom's TP, so that was really good. And then the Huskar TP was actually canceled because Ben was able to actually finish off the racks. But you know, so there's no building to actually TP in, therefore your TP is invalid, kind of move.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, I honestly felt like FailQQ at some point they actually had a solid chance of actually taking the game. Still, I mean, I guess the odds were against the Peruvian squad anyway, but still, I don't know, man. And also, the yard sale build for Huskar didn't work too much. However, the Ghost Scepter has potential. I
Yeah.
will say that. You know, just jump, do a Michael Jordan there with a life break, try to wreck people down, and then when they focus you, just go Scepter and just try to tank people for 6 seconds without giving a single F about life. Unless you have a Abyssal Blade. Then you die miserably and cry yourself to sleep. Which I think the reason's gonna do right now. So, sorry.
Yeah.
And also get some freaking lifesteal on the Huskar, please. Even against an axe, it's a pretty value item. Even a Mask of Madness for crying out loud, I wouldn't be against it so much.
Hey, and we've already covered that Huskar here is the master of value. Anyways, that's going to be it for us this evening. Guys, enjoy your DAC coverage. Screw Dota 2 Lounge. Their bots are dead. Rip bots in Pepperinos.
But, yeah, anyway.
All I want to do is play some rares so I can lose them. And bots are offline. What is this?
Well,
Anyways.
technology, ladies and gentlemen. Technology.
Anyways, you can find us at Truesight TV, at Rupture with a 3 instead of an E at the end, and at SB Revolution 5. If you enjoyed the cast, make sure to let us know. If you didn't, let us know what to fix. We want to get better, and we really appreciate the support, guys. So, have a good one, and we'll see you guys later.
Later.